Whoa, what the heck? A little fire in there. Oh, that thing's still going. A little fire in the ground. We'll put that out. Are you serious? The fire's still going. We had a mishap, my friends. This little connection on the aircraft cable after all these years gave away. So that was attached to here holding everything up. And I was actually using this piece here. Oh, I don't want to stick in my food, gross. To break, this is partially frozen and I was pushing down on it and that broke. Thankfully, all the food didn't go all over the ground. I caught this in time, but damn it. And Joseph made me this little thing here and it all bent up. Yeah, it'll live another day. Ah. A little Cajun. Oh, van life. Cooking in the dirt. Some of this Himalayan salt mix on the top. Ground beef, rice, and asparagus. Outdoor table. Oh, breaking in some of the outside. All right, as the sun's going down, it's getting cold out there.
Set out on the open road, same old place you always used to go when you were younger. Speeding through a 50 song like your dad before, you didn't even notice. The old man with silver hair sitting in his rocking chair.
I had a few really great days up here. Felt really nice to relax. Yesterday, after dinner, came in here, watched movies, and that was it for me yesterday. Oh. Much needed time in the mountains for sure. All right, let's clean up the house here before we move this morning. And some people have asked about this hoodie. It's not my hoodie. It's a clothing brand from Vancouver called Vancity. But all the birds are out. Hello, springtime. Hello, Cruisy Bear. Good morning, buddy. Check this out. I've been here for days and I didn't notice that there's a there's a gardening tool sitting here. Oh, not in there. That's something that I plan on doing before we hit the road this year, is to full on reorganize the entire vehicle. I was lying here in bed this morning thinking about a few ways to fix my layout a bit. I have a problem up here. I keep my poo bucket and stuff here in the front, and Cruz uses that. He lies his head and stuff on it. But I seem to throw things in this area. And now that I have those new window covers, I would love to start using the swivel a bit more often, because at night now I can cover the windows, and then I've just gained an extra 2 feet of living space and gained a chair. Because when I'm parked out somewhere, I don't like to swivel around and leave all my lights on, because I never really had a proper cover for my front window. Now I can actually start utilizing this chair. So I want to start working on this area. And in order to do that, I want to reorganize everything inside of these drawers, try to open up another compartment drawer here. I have some things in here. I'm hoping to maybe get rid of that bin entirely. And in the very back of my van, beside my fridge, I got 2 cubby holes. One is all bedding stuff. The other one is full of hoodies. I probably got like 5 or 6 hoodies back there. 3 or 4 different jackets, light jacket, medium jacket, medium light jacket, medium heavy jacket, puffy jacket. I stock everything in my van that I would need in any form of weather. You know me, no matter where I am, I like to always change it up. I'm not usually the same t-shirt and same whatever kind of guy. Sure, I may wear the same shorts every day, but it's always different t-shirt, different hoodie, different shoes. Yeah, a little fashion part of me. It's a little piece of who I am. But I'm thinking maybe if I can open up one of those back cubbies on one side, I can use the cubby as my laundry bin in the back there. So when I have dirty laundry, it just goes into that back, right back there. There's those tall things. Inside of one of those would be my laundry cubby, opening up this whole space for that kind of stuff. Yeah, we got lots of projects to do before we hit the road this year. And I know you've been hearing me talking about hitting the road a lot lately because I'm thinking about it lots. I'm excited this year to spend a majority of my, well, forget it, all of my summer travel in the big, beautiful mountains here in British Columbia. Maybe go all the way up north. Yeah, man, I'm really excited. Anyway, we have lots of things we got to go do today. Cruzy, you got your job done? We're good to go? All right, let's hit the road. Don't forget the Starlink on the roof. Wow, that lake looks incredible this morning. Steering wheel cover for the ambulance. Check. There you go, spigots. And then there's the little pin that I need. All right, let's see how close of a color this is to the seats. I got high hopes. Not bad. So the steering wheel on this ambulance is a pretty nasty mess, and it sucks because there's a huge dent on that there. So I'm gonna see if we can replace that with something, whether it be just another Ford logo or get something made for there. Yeah, this will cover up that nastiness on the steering wheel. So there's only one piece out of here that I actually need, but having an extra spigot is always a good idea because you never know when you're out in the backcountry somewhere and you step on that or break that. It's good to have all the extra pieces. So all we need is the plug. There we go. Bada boom. It's the only red one, but it's all good. We're gonna need that. Let's fix this floppy door. This thing. This malfunction of the aircraft cable. Pew! Ah. Now we gotta remake another one of these. Thank goodness I just bought an aircraft cable setup for the shop. Seriously, I just got in this stuff. So what I did here is that's perfectly level. Then if I am ever sitting at a weird angle, I put these in here. So I just push this over the first little screw. Now it angles it upwards. Now if I'm on a really weird angle parked somewhere, you can crank that up so it's quite high. So if your van's kind of tipped, you can set this level. And I carry extra screws with me, so if I'm ever in a place where it's really unlevel, I just go back one more screw and it'll lift that a little bit higher. There's a little bit of rust encapsulator left in here. And I'm also going to top coat all the non-rusty ones too, just to protect them in the future, just in case any moisture gets through the top plates that will be above them. because I think that's what happened to the last ones. A little bit of water leaked through, nobody noticed. Then it just pooled on top of the body mount and rusted. While we got time, I just want to make sure we protect all those little elements of this ambulance build. I know rust has been a pretty big subject around here, but you know, it's just a part of van life that I think not enough people talk about. You know, we do all that backcountry adventurous stuff, but the reality is the vehicles we build our homes in have metal, and metal does rust. So all I'm trying to do here is do as much rust prevention as I can to this ambulance to cut down on all that work later. So these body mounts here, like any body mount in any van you build into, the body mounts, once you put your floor on top of it, whatever is underneath that floor, you will hopefully never, ever, ever see again. So do everything you can now to protect that floor. Paint it, fill in every single screw hole from past owners, and do any rust converter like I'm doing right now on anything that's a little bit rusty underneath your floor. If you leave it alone, it's going to come back and haunt you later. And nobody wants to rip out their entire van build, their floor, all their cabinets, everything, just to get back to all the rust that's growing underneath it. So if you can get ahead of that fight before you start, at least you tried anyway. So what I did on these things is these got a rust converter put on there 48 hours ago. Well, for me, it's been 3 days. And that will sit on there and convert all of the active rust and, pretty much stop it. So this is a rust encapsulator. So this will convert any rust on there that may not have been converted from the last step. And this will create a watertight barrier and a full-blown protective top coat over it. So if water does get back in there again, something spilling on the floor that happens to get through my van floor, get through the insulation, get underneath the cap that'll be siliconed on here and get underneath there. Let's hope not. But that's why these things rusted before. I'm guessing from everything coming in and out of the back of the ambulance, there was a lot of moisture from maybe the stretcher and stuff that came in out. That's why those two right there were rusted, but the rest of them are not. Just the highly active doors. Water got through the floor in the ambulance and rusted out the mounts. I'm just trying to get ahead of that fight now. All these switches work. They click on and they work. These are running my lighting on the exterior of the vehicle. This one lost its spring. So we're gonna take this thing out and see if we can fix that. I have a replacement one here, but this one's only got 2 prongs on the back. So I think we're gonna have to go through and take one of these switches out of, I have another one of these panels. Boom, just like, oh, what did I do that for? I plugged it in there and I forgot to shove it through the hole here. Damn it. Let's go. Hey, light bar is now working again. Simple little fix. So this switch panel here, I could probably cut it and turn it into a 4-switch panel, or just keep this as extra switches if we need them. All good. Sacrifice one to make one work. I'm okay with that. Somebody asked me in the comments the other day how I put my binoculars, keep a set of binoculars here just in case I see something off in the wilderness, how I put it on there. It's pretty easy. I took the case and I just drilled 4 screws in each corner and it worked. Okay, something else on my van that happened at the end of my travel season last year that I haven't fixed yet. That's the sad excuse of a horn my van has. I don't know what happened to it. It sounds like a drowning chicken. Listen to this thing. Even Cruzy didn't care. Normally he would have freaked out about that loud noise. He was like, "Dad, are you killing me a chicken to eat?" Anyway, long story short, I bought myself another horn. I hope this is the right one. According to the part number, it looks like it is correct. And the horn is right in there. Okay, we've got a handful of screws to pull out here and should be good to go. Oh, that's tight. Oh, this tool is a bomb. This is a different horn. I thought this would be a double horn. Let's hope this plug fits. Does this just upgrade my horn to a double horn? Let's go. Okay, let's see if that works. Ready? Plug your ears. Here it comes. Holy crap, that's way louder. I got this on Amazon. It's an actual Ford part, and it says it was fitting mine. This is way louder than my van's original horn. So that has that extra little thing in there, which I'm guessing would go into a hole, but there is no hole on that one. So we're just gonna knock that little top piece off and run the screw through there. These fun little repairs are awesome. Woo! Listen to that. Oh, why is it? You hear that? That horn's messed up too. Huh. It sounded good like a second ago. Now it sounds messed up. Why? Another try. Cruzy, now I don't have to throw my middle finger up at so many people. Now we can just honk. Hey, no more throwing the finger out the window, bro. Hey, buddy. You okay? Are you sad? Was it more fun when I threw the middle finger out the window? I know, bro. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. We're gonna need some fuel in here. It's pretty cool to heat the shop with the same heaters that we heat our vans with. Pretty cool. This one is dead in the water. This is the one that we added this year. That was last year's heater. This one needs some repairs. Whoa, just about overflowed that one. Whew, that was close. These body mounts are looking nice. Look at that. Check out his collar. I got this on Amazon. I put this on him when he's outside, and then I can see him everywhere he goes. But it's pretty unique. So you would think that maybe this has a light in it. It doesn't. Only this has a light in it, and the LED light points that way and lights up this part of the thing. Here, let me show you. It's just a piece of plastic. And that light you see there is the light that's coming out of this side. So when we plug this side in, then this side will light up the color of that light. See? That way when he's outside, I don't lose him. I need to get one of these for the van, or remember to take this with me when I'm on my summer travels this year. But yeah, man, that's my don't lose the dog outside the shop kind of device. So tonight, my plan was to actually head into the town over from here for the night tonight, because I got a little bit of running around to do in the morning. But you know what? I think I'm just gonna stay in the shop tonight. It's like 9:30 at night. Whoop. Hopefully you guys can see. Whoa, don't hit the mirror, Crumb. Oh, I miss you in here, man. These are all my shirt samples that need to get washed. Maybe that's tomorrow. I'm pretty sure potatoes, bacon, and maple syrup is not good to eat before bed. heard that piggy. It's too hot in here. I'm gonna open up that door for a minute or two. Oh. It's way too warm in here. Still 21? It's still 21 degrees Celsius in here. Still. Got the, whoa, look at the license plates. All my license plates are glowing. Let some of that cool air in here and make for a better night's sleep anyway. It is. It's stuffy in here. I wonder if there's a pond around the shop here somewhere. There's a pile of frogs. I got a horn in my van. Finally! Think about that. When was that video? That was probably October, maybe October, November, December, January, February, March. Took me 5 months to fix my horn. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching today's video. Think about that, from the backcountry this morning to being here in the shop repairing some things that we broke yesterday. Feels good to have a space like this to repair those things. And kind of awesome that I had everything I needed today to fix the aircraft cable stuff. I just bought those things. I love that about my shop, that I've made sure that this thing is kitted out for everything that I personally would ever need to repair my home. Speaking of that, there's a lot of things I need to do to this thing before we head out on my road trip. There's some cabinets that are a little loose. I could hear them banging around. I need to resecure those. But I think before my road trip, I might gut half the things out of here and recheck all my anchor points on all of my cabinets to make sure everything is secure before we head out on a big trip. Because I have access to all the tools here, we might as well make sure everything is locked down and ready to go before we hit the road. So we got a couple more months around the shop here, which means I still have a pile of work more to do on the ambulance. Like fill up those windows. That's next on my list. Anyway, guys, I'm going to bed. Night, night. See ya. Bye.